What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As normal, I will be giving away $50 to a YouTube fan member. All you gotta do is like the video down below, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything in the comment section to enter your name for the giveaway. Last night, another night, man, stacking Seattle, and it turns out bad for me. Okay, just 2 nights in a row, I was on the wrong stack, but it's all good. That's DFS. Sometimes it is what it is. You guys know how it is, though. It's bounce back time. Go to greenlightdfs.com, man, because we will be giving if you sign up on greenlightdfs.com for our package for the lineups in the morning, before the early slate, you will not only get the early slate, but you'll have access to the main as well. All right, for the cost of one, obviously. All right, let's go ahead and get straight into this lineup, guys. This high five. First of all, my favorite pitcher on this slate is Luis Severino. Now, here's the thing. Luis has had 4 down outings, okay? He's really been rocked the last 4 games, but this is against the White Sox, guys, okay? Like, the matchups he's had, 2 of the 4 I can kind of understand, okay? Cleveland and Boston makes sense, okay? But Tampa Bay and Kansas City doesn't make much sense. But the White Sox are implied by Vegas at 3.5. Luis Severino should run through this lineup. I mean, Severino strikes out 25% of lefties, 27% of righties. The White Sox lineup is hitting a below 190 average versus Severino in their history. New York is also heavily favored to win this game. I love Luis Severino at 11.9. The next pitcher I really love is Jose Quintana. I could also go Chacin here as well if you want to save a little bit of money, if you need some extra money for a bat. I'm okay with that, but Quintana is my main choice here at pitcher number 2. Okay, in the last 5 games, 16, 20, 21, -6 against St. Louis, but they have a ton of righties to go against him, in 25 versus San Diego. Like I said, that St. Louis game was a bit of an outlier. Out of the last 5 games, he's really been pitching well. St. Louis, like we already know, is full of righties. Like, the whole lineup other than Matt Carpenter was righties versus him, so I can understand him struggling. Here against Kansas City, I love it. Even if they throw a whole bunch of righties at him, which they're not, they're going to have several lefties going against him anyways. I absolutely love Quintana here in this matchup. He's got a solid history versus this lineup. Kansas City's lineup's only hitting a 115 ISO versus lefties and striking out over 26% of the time. Okay, so I absolutely love Jose Quintana. And Kauffman Stadium is also pretty pitcher-friendly. It's fairly in the middle, but it's more pitcher-friendly than it is hitter. It's right there. On top of that, Chicago, just like New York, huge favorites here against Kansas City. At first base, I told you guys to play this guy yesterday against the dude he was going against Stroman. I told you guys to play him. He was in a good spot, and he went ahead and dropped 24, okay? But I like him again in this spot. He's going against Housechild, which we don't know much information about this guy, but what I do know is in his little bit of time he's faced major league bats, he's giving up a 467 ISO and a 409 WOBA. Okay, his first start since coming back to the major leagues was decent. But before, back then, I mean, that's one sample size, okay? Against Boston, one of the best offenses in the league, I would definitely expect Boston to go crazy on this dude. And Vegas sees it as well with them having over 5 implied runs. Mitch Moreland, like I said, is going against this guy who's got a 467 ISO versus lefties. Mitch Moreland hits a 203 ISO versus righties. I love Mitch Moreland here at only 41, and it gives me exposure to a high total like that. At second base, I love Devin Travis, if I can type properly. There we go. Devin Travis. He's been really hot lately. The last 4 games, 21, 14, 3, and 21. Obviously, 3 isn't very hot, but you get the point. 3 of his last 4 was over 10 points, and 2 of them were over 20. Okay? Travis is solid versus lefties, and he's going against a not very good one, okay? Johnson's been pitching fairly solid the last 4 games, but he's been rocked multiple times this season. I love Devin Travis. He should be batting second in the order is what I'm thinking. He'll be second in the order versus this lefty at a 3.7 with an implied total of over 4.5. I like Devin Travis here at 3.7. last but not least, I told you guys I expect New York to crush the White Sox. Didi Gregorius should be a part of that. Okay, Giolito gives up a ton to lefties. He gives up a 210 ISO to lefties and a 359 WOBA versus lefties, and we all know Didi hits righties well with a 208 ISO. I absolutely love it. And the best part about a New York stack here in this matchup is that the bullpen for the White Sox is atrocious. Okay, so whoever they bring in is not going to be much better. Okay, so I love New York. I love Didi Gregorius. Lock them in. And that's the high five, guys. Luis Severino, Jose Quintana, Mitch Moreland, Devin Travis, and Didi Gregorius. Make sure you go to greenlightdfs.com. Whenever you wake up, if obviously you're waking up right now listening to this, or you're listening to it the night before, I'm recording this at 1:41 Central Time in the morning. We will be doing the early slate as well as the main. So if you sign up on this website, greenlightdfs.com, before the early slate, not only will you get access to early, but you will get the main as well. Okay? Thank you guys for watching as always, man. Let's go ahead and heat it up. Let's get it. I'm out.